2 years and you never said a word. No, in 2 hours and now we said it all. You know we don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no, just think about what we did. It never worked, no.
Hey guys, and welcome back. We are starting to declutter around here. I had talked to you about it in the last video. I actually challenged you to begin decluttering in your house as well. I hope this can be something that we can do together and I can give you some motivation to start decluttering your house and keep it maintained and cleaned. We are starting in our guest bedroom closet, and this room is Allie's room. And if you don't know Allie, she is my little sister and she does stay here quite a bit with us. This is kind of like a storage closet for upstairs. A lot of stuff like my wedding dress and other keepsake stuff like that. I need to get some totes and take some stuff downstairs to the basement because that's not something that we need upstairs, but it is something that we want to keep for keepsake. And some stuff is Allie's. We were planning on having a yard sale and we just never had one. I am going to have her go through it. It's her stuff, so I didn't want to toss out anything that she would want to keep or sell. There is a lot of stuff in this closet from the move that we don't really need. If I couldn't find a home for it and I didn't really need it, then I just tossed it. There was a lot of home decor in here that we didn't need and I just tossed it. Then you guys will see me go through my yarn basket, and you yarn lovers, you know how easy yarn tangles, and this basket has been a headache for me forever now. So I did it, I looked at it and I just felt the headache come on and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. But I do crochet and I'll put some pictures of my projects here. I've made likely a few things and I've also made some things for other people too. I do have times where I stop and then I start back again. It's a hobby that I love and right now I just don't have time for it. So the yarn that I want to keep, I'm going to put in a bag and I'm going to keep it in this closet. That way if I want to start back again, I can just go to it and I know where it's at and it's all neat and organized.
Then you just stop trying. Always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with these games, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in, like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying.
We both know it's too late, but I think you already know. 'Cause it shows that every time you're around I try to stay on the low, but it grows. That crazy feeling that I want you here with me. I wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. It's like I'm stuck in reverse, crashing back into you. What's the use? I wish that I could unlearn all the things you would do.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm just throwing it away.
Wanna push it on down, but it will not leave. It's like I'm losing my mind, turning wrong into right. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in. I'm like a moth to a flame, I should've known better, but you're pulling me in, pulling me in. There's something in those hazel eyes, there's something that I cannot fight. I try to keep you away, but somehow, baby, you're still pulling me in, pulling me in.
in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
This was yesterday, and this is our cleaning closet. I keep all my cleaners and stuff in here. I like to keep them in here because the racks are pretty high and likely can't reach them, but I think I'm eventually going to have to put them higher. We're going to have to go back in and organize it better once she gets a little bigger. But for now, this works for us. I had a lot of empty bottles or almost empty bottles that I didn't need anymore, so I just tossed those. I also had a few of the same cleaners that were almost full or almost empty, and so I just poured the rest of the empty one into the bigger one and just put it in there. There were some organizer bins in here that had a lot of junk in it, and I went through it too. We had a lot of Hunter's tools in here too, so I'll just put those in an organizer bin, and I'm gonna take those downstairs. Somehow all the nails from the case that we have for it, they had came out into one of the organizers, and I was like, oh, you're kidding me. At first I was organizing it, and then I was like, Lakely's gonna need me in a few minutes, and I can't do this right now, so I just set it aside for me to do today, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll just put all that stuff in a bin for Hunter to take downstairs in the basement, because that's where he keeps his tools. He's got a toolbox and stuff down there. Just went in and decluttered in here, and I'm still not done. I still need to go in and do a few more things.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me
I'm going to go ahead and read strategy 3 from Organizing for the Rest of Us, and I'll put a picture of the book right here just in case you want to get it yourself. But strategy 3 is embrace less and better. Less and better are more effective goals to work toward than finished or done. But when it came to decluttering my ridiculously cluttered home, the goal of finishing cluttering backfired. First of all, it isn't actually possible. Homes that stay clutter-free have people in them who never stop decluttering. Decluttering success is having less stuff in your house than you did before. This means that even if a space is not finished or perfectly free of clutter, as long as I have removed anything that should not be there, I have successfully decluttered. I'm not done, but there is less. Embracing less and better as valuable goals allows me to start. I am willing to do something even if I don't have the confidence or time to do the job perfectly. Focusing on having less and making my home better is what finally brought real change in my home. This mindset shift has helped me to get started and helps me keep going. Doing something makes my home better, so much better than it ever was, simply because there is less. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm really bad about when I declutter a space, and this is what my mindset was the entire time I was decluttering. I kept saying, okay, let me finish this closet, let me get it done, and in reality, it really isn't done. It's a never-ending process to decluttering. I'm gonna have to keep in mind that when I bring something new in, something old has to go. I really need to get out of the mindset that I'm finished or done in a room, because you're really never done. Like, I have to clean every single night to keep my house clean. It's never ending in a home. It can be very overwhelming. Trust me, I know 100% what you feel. But if you have absolutely no motivation to declutter a space in your home, go to the smallest area that you need to declutter. Don't rush to get it done. I said before that it's really motivating to take a picture before you start, and then 5 minutes in take another picture, and just keep doing that. But if you have no motivation to even declutter at all, just find a space, throw out the trash, and then start again the next day. I promise you that you will find a little bit of progress just by throwing trash out. Hopefully I can give you guys a little bit of motivation. I know today's video wasn't much, but I am starting small. I don't want to do everything at once, but I really do appreciate you guys so much. I know a lot of you guys just love us like family, just as we do you all, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear
The preacher said God would never give more than I could handle on my own. But I don't know if I believe that to be true. 'Cause there've been some times when I've been all alone and wanted to give up, but you helped me stand. Yeah. God, He used you, shined right through you in ways you will never know. So many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know. No, you had a faith that I'll never know. You prayed away rainy days, even kept a smile if they stayed. 'Cause either way, you stood on the rock and not on the sand. No. It's sweet memories of all the little things you did to show me love. And you helped me stand. Yeah. God, He used you, shined right through you in ways you will never know. So many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know. Yeah. You had a faith that I'll never know. Kings will rise and fall, bending for the fame. And seasons come and go, and time will bring some pain. But if there's one thing that I know, you will always remain.